Hi, this is Courtney with Maitri Yoga, and I want to share with you a practice for boosting your energy naturally during the workday. So I'm seated, obviously, and probably you've been seated for a lot of your day too, especially if you're working from home online right now. So start where you are, and go ahead and just let your feet come about as wide as your hips. So you can bring your hands right to your hip bones and then just trace a line all the way down to your knees. And then from your knees down through your shins to your ankles, and from your ankles out to your second and third toe. So start with a good seat. And for a moment, let your eyes close and see if you can just feel into the contact that your sits bones are making with your chair. And you might rock a little bit forward and a little bit back until you feel like you're really sitting in your center. And as you start to feel yourself sit in your center, let your weight descend down. Feel the release through your hips, through your legs, and through your feet into the ground. Let your belly relax. You might even bring one hand to your belly and let your hands soften to rest. Let your belly soften to rest in your hand. And take several breaths here, breathing in through your nose and breathe out your mouth. Feel the inhale breath come in and the exhale breath out. Release both hands down by your sides. Let your arms hang heavy for a moment. Let the shoulders release away from the ears. Open up the palms, relax to your fingertips. And then feeling back into your base on the seat, let your spine rise up tall. Bring some space in between the vertebrae and reach all the way up to the crown of your head. And so feeling into the seat, take a moment just to check in with yourself and notice your energy level right now. So not to change, just to become aware. And if you feel the need to yawn, let your body yawn. If you feel tiredness behind your eyes, let your eyes soften and release into the tiredness. Or to the contrary, if you feel quite vibrant, maybe you've had some coffee, or maybe just the fact of being in front of the screen gives you kind of buzz. Just notice what is here right now within you. And then connect to an intention to balance your energy and find a natural source of energy. And so let's move into that. Open your eyes, spread your arms apart, and reach the arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Interlace your fingers and press up through your palms. Straighten your arms and feel here how maybe you get a little arch through your back. So can you draw the low ribs back, feel your belly move back, and once again press down through your seat. We'll take one more inhale, and then as you exhale, twist through your waist, bring your right hand to your left knee, and bring your left hand behind you. Take hold of the seat of your chair, or if you're like me, you're on a stool, the back of your stool. Just use what's available to you. Keep feeling your knees right over your ankles. Look back behind you. And then on the inhale breath, take the arms all the way up again. Interlace your fingers with the other index finger in front, and then extend up again, ribs moving back. Breathe into your back body and release the shoulders away from the ears. You can even turn your head a little bit just to check that your neck is relaxed. And then we'll take the twist to the opposite side. So your left hand comes to your right knee, just to the outside. And notice here the tendency maybe to push your knees to one side. So see if you can really stay stable through the lower body as you twist through the upper body. Take another big breath in, relax down into the earth. And come back to the center. This time bring your hands to your shoulders, and we'll just take a few shoulder rolls. So we're gonna let the elbows touch and then spread apart. Trace a big circle with your arms. We can do this one more time, taking a lot of space, and then go in the opposite direction. You may feel like one shoulder has more range than the other, so just note that. Come back one more time. This time let your elbows touch. Bring your palms together and then cross your left elbow over your right elbow. So here your palms can come together or the backs of the hands touch. I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see me here. And as you roll your shoulders away from your ears, we'll take one more twist here, and we're going to bring the right leg on top of the left. If it feels good to you to bring your ankle around, your foot around rather, you can do that. And then you're going to twist, bring your belly and your head to the left and your arms to the right, and look over your shoulder. Good. Come back to the center and just fold yourself forward. Let your elbows rest onto your knees and let your head release. Your chin comes in towards your chest. Keep moving the shoulders away from the ears. And then inhale. Come all the way back up. Uncross your arms, uncross your legs. Stretch up. Here you can take a nice arch through the back. Maybe look up. And then bring your forearms back together. Cross your right elbow on top. Either take the backs of the hands and palms together. You want to have your elbows at least as high as your shoulders, if not a tiny bit higher. And then you'll cross your left leg over your right. Maybe hook your foot around. And take a little twist, arms moving over to the right. Arms moving over to the left. Belly and head moving over to the right. Good. Taking a full breath in and out. And come back to the center. And then just folding forward. And as you're folding forward, pull your belly back towards your spine. Scooping, feeling the sense of scooping the belly. And let your chin move towards your chest. Your spine can round here. And your forehead maybe can rest on the arms. As you inhale, come back to the center, uncross everything, and this time open your arms out and take your knees a bit wide. Bring your hands here onto your knees, and then you're going to let your chin drop to your chest and start to roll yourself forward, coming all the way down. And here you can let your hands come down to the ground, or maybe take hold of your elbows, especially if you have the space to fold forward and let the head release. And maybe a little bit nod with your body forward and back and side to side. And releasing your hands. This time bring your hands to your thighs, elbows pointing up, and roll the spine back up one vertebrae at a time. Head is the last thing to come up. Looking forward, and then take a few just small circles for your head. Let your ear come towards one shoulder, chin towards the chest, ear to the other shoulder, and chin up to the sky. Just take a few circles here. Keep length through your neck as your chin rises up, and switch directions. Allow there to be space between your teeth and your lips here. And next time your chin moves down towards your chest, you can Pause here. Keep your spine nice and straight. So just remember the grounding through your base. Interlace your fingers. Let your elbows just point to the ground. And the weight of your hands can release the back of your neck. You can breathe into the space between your shoulders. And then lengthen your thumbs along the back of your head. As you inhale, feel like you can lengthen and lift the back of your neck. As you open the chest, let the elbows open a bit. Look up. Breathe space into the front body. And then exhale, bring your head back to center. Go ahead and release your hands down. Walk your feet in a little bit and let's shift forward. Just come up to stand for a moment. So here you can use your chair or your stool that you have and just place your left foot on the chair. Now, so you want to make sure it's not too high. And with your foot here on the chair, you're just going to bend in your opposite knee and then straighten. And then bend and straighten. So just getting a little bit of release through the back of your calf and your ankle. And then next time you straighten, you might need to have a little more space than I do here. So you can step away or move your chair forward. And then you're just gonna lunge into it. Yeah, so just coming in with the back leg, your standing leg straight, and your front knee bending. And then next time you come into it, maybe take the arms up. Yeah. Obviously, you want to have a really stable chair here. And just feel that you can lift and lengthen through the back of your body. You can lift up through your chest. You can lift up through your belly. Maybe look up and release your hands down. One more variation here on the chair. You're going to extend your legs straight out or almost straight out with your toes pulling back towards your face. Feel into your hips here. Make sure they're feeling even and balanced. And then take a little bend forward. You want to breathe into the back line of your leg. And you can come as far forward as it feels good for you. So it could be just a little bit here. If you have the space and you want to extend out, you can touch your fingertips down. Try keeping your spine nice and long. Keep reaching forward but long through the crown of your head. And then bring your hands back up to your hips. Slide your foot onto the chair. You can come through one more little mini lunge. And then go ahead and place your foot back on the ground. Good. So we'll come to the other side. We'll set the right foot onto the chair. And here again, you can bend your knee and then straighten. Just a few times, releasing through the ankle, through the calf. Coming more, this is more for the lower leg. Nice. And then you can bring it into the lunge. So coming with your front knee bent. And don't worry so much about how far forward you come. Just that you feel steady and stable. And when you feel like you've released into your lunge, you can float your arms up. And here, taking lots of space in the sides of your body, push down through your feet. Maybe feel that the sternum can rise up, that your gaze can rise up, your throat is long, the back of the neck is long. And exhale, bring your hands to your hips, straighten your front leg, or semi-straighten it. Foot is flat, hips are even, and then we'll find that forward fold. Keeping space through your spine, a sense of length from the tail to the crown. Then maybe the hands come down and touch your chair or your stool. Breathe into the back. And slide your hands to your hips. Inhale to come up. One more lunge. And step yourself away from the chair. Good. Come to stand for a moment. And here we're just going to release out anything that's still holding. So you can have your feet a little bit wide. You can have your knees nice and bent and just let your arms release. And we're just gonna bounce it out. Yeah. So here, you're just letting your arms relax and you're sending your weight down into the earth. And you can feel that as you send the weight down into the earth, the whole body can just let go. And it might help to let your eyes close and to let your mouth open. And release it. Keep your eyes closed. Stand still. Feel into your body. Notice the energy that you have now, the quality of your energy, any shift that you experience. And take a full breath in through your nose. Breathe out your mouth. Okay, do that 2 more times. Breathe in fully. And breathe out completely. Follow the breath to the very end of the exhale. Once more, breathe in. And release the breath out. Bring your palms together right in front of your chest. And take this moment for yourself. Feel the energy within and bring it back into your day. Namaste.